Where we are is Otter Summit Nursery and Primary School, which is situated on the area of 15 acres of land, which I established in 2021 after the COVID-19 lockdown. This school was born out of necessity, as I saw many vulnerable children in need of support. With limited government schools in this area, many students faced long distances and poor education services. Praise God. I'm Emmanuel Taisire, pastor at World Gospel Ministries in Kampala and the founder of Otter Summit Nursery and Primary School in Nawangiri Busujju-Mityana District. I'm also pursuing a degree in law at Kampala International University. Let's explore our story and mission.
You are most welcome, our director.
Thank you. How are you?
We are all right. Thank you, our director.
Okay, you can have a seat.
Thank you, our director.
How is the lesson today?
The lesson is good.
It's good.
Yes.
Have you eaten?
Yes.
Oh, let's clap for Jesus for that. All my struggle, I have managed to set up at least some classes, like to build a new building that as you can see it. And with this building, I have managed to roof it. I have managed to buy the shutters, but they are also in a bad shape. They have no cement in it. They are not tiled. So these classes, they don't favor our pupils. We don't even have enough furniture. Even some of the furniture we started with got broken. In fact, there are some classes where we have even opted to get these plastic chairs. But remember, a plastic chair is not such a nice chair for a student. Okay, give us the poem about accidents.
The roads we use. Many people are crushed day after day. The mortality rate increases. The number of orphans is confirmed high. The roads we use. Accidents fear no position. Politicians, lawyers, doctors, engineers.
Okay, thank you so much. We clap for him. So you're going to go to canteen, yeah? They give you 2 bottles of soda and you take.
Currently, Otter Summit Nursery and Primary School has a total population of 120 pupils. 50% of these students per class come from the church. Their parents, their guardians are related to the church of World Gospel Ministries. You will find that every class from baby to primary 6, a good number or half of the class is associated with the church, either by parent, guardian, or any other relation. 40% of the students in this school do not pay any fares. In terms of tuition, in terms of requirements, they are sustained by the fees and the tuition paid by other students, which then creates a challenge on other students who would have gotten maybe more better services, more better meals, the quality being much better, but being compromised by the number of students that are then surviving on their money over the time.
This building, formerly they were my boys' quarters, but because of the demand and an idea of establishing a school, we made it a nursery section. Later, after the number of pupils and the people we headed from church, their parents, their children, I could not facilitate them. So we made it like a dormitory. Why we are dreaming, or why we would wish to have this as a nursery, it's because these little kids, these little pupils cannot interact or play with the mature one that is from P1 and above. That's why we are trying to see that it can become a baby class so that they can live alone, and even they have their play materials, for example, like a swing and other play materials. So we are trying to see at least that they can live a better life a studying environment, because being that for them they are too young, that is those are 3 to 4 years, so we would like to protect them, for them to have their own setting of life. Yes, another challenge we have faced, as I've told you, is the space for dormitories. Remember, we have very many people who are here that we are trying to help as a church. You find someone has come to church, he or she has a child, and the child has not, like, they are there. You have to see that they eat, they drink, they sleep. And you cannot go and work or do your own stuff when someone's child is there sleeping in the church without attaining academics, without having a chance to study.
Kati mukama ngaola tusula abaana abamu babiri oba basatu tuli bangi naye tukwe tulina kifunda kitumala, tusaba obuyambi tuyambi atwongerewo ku kifo tufune awagazi.
It shows that there is a net here, but there is no mattress, which shows that we don't even, mattresses are still lacking. You can even see here, we would have been put, if we had mattresses here, at least we would have solved a bit, but there is no mattresses.
So the challenges we have is about mattresses. We get kids, a week we get like 2 to 3 kids, so they come without mattresses. You have to share with some who have. That is a challenge we have from here.
Yes, this is our building. It is unfinished, as you can see, due to lack of funds and money. We are hoping to have more dormitories, as we've seen how we are congested their side. So we are trying to say that we can at least have a conducive environment for our pupils. But because of funds and money, we have failed to accomplish it. But that's the level we are. These are 4, even the other down ones, there are also more, other 5, making them 9, so that we can at least have dormitories and classes. Then the upper one, it is the staff room and offices. Because we have seen the house, my home was occupied, they convenience me, offices are in my living room. It's kind of embarrassing and inconveniences, but nothing to do. We serve in that situation as we are planning to see that God enable us to finish this project, this building, to see that at least we can have our need served to our expectation. Yes, this is a water system that we are using at Water Summit to do our activities. I came up with this idea after a challenge of water in the community, whereby you would find one borehole feeding or supporting like 200 homes. So I decided to get some people, some men, they using hose, because I could not afford the money to get a truck and drill that water. So I got men, they dug a pit till they reached on the water surface. We bought a pump, a solar pump. So this is the control box of the pump that pumps this water. This control box, it regulates the power, the voltage from the solar plates for us to pump. And what is there, it is a hybrid pump. If we can get an opportunity to have electricity on our school, it can also even pump at night. Therefore, this is part of the power of electricity, but because this one is not, we don't have power here, we only use this one for solars. And through this water, we have benefited a lot. Apart from helping our pupils in terms of food and bathing and others, we use it like the way you can see, yes, digging this soil so that we can at least have a brick making project. Others that we have already used, you can see them there. The buildings that we have managed to build using this system. So this is the little we have managed to achieve. And you can see now how big that is now. There is sunshine. You can see now the pressure of water going high, and once it goes down, it also stops there. So with the challenge we have, at night you can't farm, and yet water is a continuous requirement. Now you can see the sunshine has gone down, even the water, the pressure has also gone down. So it means during rainy season, it is very hard for us to pump water. So we still have a challenge of get enough tanks to store enough water for our school. These are metallic tanks made out of steel, as you can see. Now, the water that was, I don't know what causes it, but they last. So due to that last, they keep on with time getting spoiled. Like the way you can see this one. That's why we are telling you that we still have a challenge of water. We even tried to, to renovate and see how we can make it better by plastering it. This is some of the plaster we had made. You can see inside here there is plaster. But even when we tried this system of maybe plastering it, still did not work to our best. It kept on linking and linking. So right now we no longer use it because it is spoiled. That's why we are saying that we still have a challenge in the challenge of tanks, so that we can store this water to see that we can have a better service of our school. The other one, we have this other small tank. By this small tank, it cannot accommodate all of us. Within 2 to 3 hours, it is done, which is still a very big challenge. As a family of Water Summit, there are some challenges we have encountered, more especially when it comes to the kitchen. It is in bad shape. It does not favor both workers and our pupils. So it's the biggest, we have that challenge. Another challenge we are facing right now is the dining hall, because we don't have where we can gather these pupils to have their meals. We end up letting them sitting on the veranda, in compound, which is also not good to our community and to the teachers. Between 35 to 40% of this school, they don't pay. So in such a manner, you find that using the little you have acquired from maybe the 60 or 65% per se from those who are paying, to make sure that even these ones they can also eat. So in such a life or a setting, we end up failing to give the best meals to the entire school. And then another challenge where we are seeing a problem is these teachers we are getting, because the environment is not all that conducive. It is very hard to get a qualified teacher to come and sit in such an environment where meals are poor and where salary is less. Why salary is less? Because the number that does not pay, it is quite big. Being that family, it was my home that I sacrificed to serve as a school. So this was a domestic toilet, and we still have a problem with this toilet because it is one, and it is one, and it is the toilet that must serve the teachers, the pupils, and remember pupils are divided into two. Those are the girls' side or the boys' side, boys' wing and girls' wing. So the challenge is still there, more especially on teachers. They fear or they don't feel comfortable to enter a toilet or to share a toilet with pupils. Yes, the system required us to have a boys wing and girls wing. So now this is boys wing. We just tried how we could hustle and make it, but they have only one toilet. That is the only toilet. Even the door that was here, it got spoiled. I think you can see how they get spoiled. Even like you can check, you can see like this one, they get spoiled. Now this is the bathroom for boys. It is not well worked upon. It is not well worked on, which makes life a bit harder. And it will be a very big opportunity if we could have a toilet for the school, because we have an idea of shifting it to where the school is, down part of the school, so that we can have it there and we have a better toilets, so that we can vacate from this one. This one you cannot say, let me work upon it maybe to become a better toilet. No, we need another toilet built in a setting of a school than in a setting of a domestic toilet. Yeah.
Sangibwa kuno ku Nawangiri essomero lituyambye litusomeseza abaana obulungi libayigiriza oluzungu n'abaana okubeera ab'empisa.
Amanya gange nze Muhumuza Ian, omuzadde ku Altar Summit. Ono ye muwala wange Beatrice asomera ano ku Altar Summit. Twebaza essomero lino eno kuba otunulira amasomero agaliwo around. Altar Summit ly'essomero eritubeezezzaawo erituyambyeko ku baana. Abaana baffe bajja ne basoma, ng'oggyeko gali amasomero amalala aga gavumenti, lino libawa okusoma okulungi n'otunulira ebibiina, kale tebannatereeza nnyo. Naye ssomero ddungi, omwana akuddiza lipooti n'atuuka ewaka n'ayogera naye mu luzungu, n'olabira ddala nga mbya ddala alina kyakwata n'ekyayiga ku ssomero.
To transform this community, it has been so hard for us because of the roads, as you know, the villages, the roads are poor. At times the borders that at times help to bring these children, they fail also to come. At times they charge them expensively. So it would be of a great advantage if we could get a van, at least to help those parents to see that these pupils can come and also have education. So because of these borders, 1 year ago we encountered a very terrible accident that involved even our teacher. We thank God that no one died. It is our wish to have a van, at least a starting van, where we can help these pupils transported from home to school, from school to home for the better services.
I'm Humza David, the DOS of Altar Summit, Nursery and Primary School. So I'm here to talk about the life of our pupils outside class, the things they engage in, the co-curriculars. They do a lot of things. As far as co-curricular is concerned, they do MDD, football, they participate in a lot of things for sure. This is to impart them skills that may help them in life to come. Because as you know, life is not all about academics.
Where Altar Summit is now, formerly it was my home. And even where I'm seated right now, where my office is, this is my living room. But I decided to offer my house to the community or to Altar Summit to see that we can live a better setting. We can transform this community into a better community.
Over the years coming to this very year 2025, we are right now at primary 6, and we hope that in the year 2026 we shall have our first set of candidates sitting their final examinations here at Altar Summit, Nursery and Primary School. And we believe they will be able to produce results that this community has not seen for so many years. The quality education that we offer today is only for one reason. We dream of a day when the sons and the daughters of this land will rise with grace whenever the moment calls. In this area, the most honored are those who have walked through ice and fire. They are self-made, resilient, they are unshaken. Yet too many of them drift through life, untouched by purpose. Altar Summit is here to change the story. We walk with the young through the path of learning, nurturing their minds and spirits, guiding them through the season of youth. Here, they gain the knowledge, the wisdom and the skills, both of heart and hand, to face the world and shape a future that is truly their own. Here at Altar Summit, we are the champions of our own success.
So we surely would really call any hope from any person who would wish to support a Ugandan child to study, to stand with us. In Jesus' holy name we pray.